All right. This is the case of Amy Spencer Part 2. If you guys listen to that conversation between Ray Ray and I, you got to hear a lot of things that show that, first of all, Amy's pissed off at the wrong person. Second of all, that I got fucked. But we're going to continue with this. This is the messages between Ray Ray and I. Now, mind you, by this point, I already knew that Ray Ray was a severe alcoholic. And I knew that she was one drunken outburst away from me being trapped there with nothing. The police there were fucking terrible. Anyway, I typed, I'm trying to come up with funds to get to Cheyenne, only made $5 so far. She typed, I'll have money in a couple days. I typed, yes, ma'am. She typed, fuck. I typed, what's up? She typed, I can't stay here anymore. No one will bring me the camper or held with anything else. I'm being selfish, I know. I typed, no, you are not being selfish. I am stuck as well. Can I send Ben your number? She typed, if he can help, then yes. Ben who? I typed, Ray Ray, he is at work right now, but I send him your number, Ben Beardsley. He lives right outside of town. He lives by the west exit off of I-80. I want to see him last year. He hooked me up with some MREs, and I was able to feed some travelers with them. He has a kid now, and he's doing good. By the way, that's actually how I met Officer Hahn. I was feeding the MREs to those travelers. She types, so you trust him? I typed, Ray Ray, I don't trust anyone. Asking me if I trust Ben? Well, I trust him more than I trust Brandon Jefferson. I meant Brandon Jefferson, but it automatically does its own thing. Word prediction, what can you do? I trust him more than I trust land in England. And there I was saying Lana Ingeline, not land in England. I trust him more than that Morgan, the best friends I've ever had. Men's known me for over 20 years, and in that time, he has never once done me wrong. So asking me if I trust him more than I trust any of the other people that I have asked for help. There, he didn't molest his. Keeps doing that. He didn't molest his stepdaughter like Andrew Witcher. He didn't lie to the police. He didn't omit information, and he's good people. You remember when Amy Spencer and all them killed Mike Hubson up there at Tickle Hill? I wasn't trying to type Mike Hub. I was trying to type Mike Hudson. Up there at Tickle Hill, it's the same Ben. He's the same decent folks he's always been, but I don't trust anyone. Fuck, I hate voice to text. She typed, okay. I typed, Ben doesn't know if he'll be able to help you get your camper, but he might be able to put you up until your money shows up. I'm trying my best. She typed, you are good. I typed, did Ben call? She typed no. I typed okay. Any luck? She typed no. Wednesday, August 14th. I typed you up. She typed, yeah, you called. Sorry I missed it. I typed, hi, working on getting a phone card. How are things there? You okay, Ray Ray? Now, mind you, she doesn't have Amy's kids yet at this point. You guys are going to realize that for doing the right thing, that I got victimized by Ray Ray. I got victimized by the police. I got victimized by those two little girls. And I got victimized by Amy Spencer. And you listen to the conversation between Ray Ray and I, you realize that pretty fucking quick. I typed, having a severe panic attacks. She typed, sorry, I've been having them too. Ryan is now saying he won't bring me my money, so trying to figure something out. How are you doing? I typed, not dead. Why won't he? She typed, good. He's afraid I'll take the kids and split. I know I can't take care of them right now, barely taking care of myself. She obviously can't be taking care of some kids at this point. Taking on Amy's kids is definitely the wrong fucking thing to do, but she hasn't done that yet. By the way, there's a video on this computer, a couple of them that are conversations between me and Ray Ray about that. I will try to locate them and post them up as well. I typed, I think he is just making excuses. She typed, maybe, I'll figure it out though. I typed, yes, ma'am. I typed, you don't even have a vehicle or a roof to take your kids to. It's a control issue. Him having your money is pretty fucked. She typed, I'll figure something out. Always do. I typed, yes, ma'am. She typed, please don't get a hold of him, though. That'll fuck me worse. I typed, no interest in contacting him from my end. I do, or I want to do more than just hope and wish. She typed, me too. I typed, how is Amy? She typed, trying to hang in there. I typed, my phone will be off tomorrow. I can't take care of myself, Ray Ray. She typed, I'm so sorry. Wish I could do something. I typed, me too. I can't get there. I have no funds to fix up the Jeep or gas it up. I wish you were here. I typed, Ray Ray, tell me what to do. She typed, I wish I knew. I'm trying to figure out what to do with myself. I typed, so you can't get your truck, camper, 401k, and are stuck in Sydney. I am trying to pretend Ryan is human right now. Why is he being so mean? He is the one who got divorce papers. She typed, I got the money, gonna try to get what I can tomorrow. Then she typed, my sister took me to get it. I typed, thank her for me. My phone will be off tomorrow. I want to hear your voice before I am cut off. She typed, you okay? And then she typed, I'll be fine, just waiting for tomorrow. Your phone charged? I typed, no, but it's as close as it's going to get. She typed, I can't fucking sleep anymore. I try, but it won't come. I typed, same here. You can call. You have about 12 minutes left. After that, my phone won't work. I typed, I assume things didn't go well with my dad. I called her to try to get her to talk to my dad, get him to pretend I'm a human being. And then that picture there that I sent her, that's a screenshot of Total Wireless telling me that my phone is going to be turned off in a day. I typed, I got one of my phones back. She typed, good. Sorry, I fell asleep when was hanging out with my nephew today. I typed, yes, ma'am. I had to trade my welder to get it back. I am glad you got a nap and family time in. She typed, everything cost me something. I'm glad I did too. It doesn't happen often. I typed, if I make it there, I will be flat broke and waiting on Word on my computer. She typed, don't do what you don't have to. I might even have to sleep in my car with two of Amy's girls before camper comes. I'm flat broke too. That's where I found out that she's got Amy's girls. I knew it was going to be a fucked up situation, and I was hoping that I wouldn't have to. Fuck. She typed, I couldn't afford a truck, so bought a car. Now I have to rely on Ryan to bring camper and George to let me park it. By the way, George is a registered sex offender, so we'll read about that in just a minute. I typed, my phone will be off in an hour and a half. And then I typed, my phone's still working. By the way, I didn't know at this point that George was a registered sex offender. On the August 18th, I typed you up. I typed, can you call my dad and tell him I need $300 so I can leave Tacoma? $300 wouldn't have. Oh my God. I don't think that would have been quite enough to get me from where I was to where Ray Ray wanted to meet. But we made it work. She typed, and what should I say? He doesn't know me. I typed, tell him you have a place for me. Tell him came to Tacoma out of desperation and that I need $300 to get to you. Tell him you have known me since I was 15 and what kind of a person I have been to you. She typed, he declined my call. He blocked me. I typed, okay, figured he might. I wasted all my resources believing people who didn't come through. Now I don't have the resources to help me or you. You see how hard I tried? I really have. This is around the time that that lady helped me to get something on my phone so that I could make free phone calls because my phone was going to get turned off. So I tried it. I typed, it's Sean. I am hoping this free number thing works. And then it says, not sent. Tap to try again. And then I typed, got phone service back. Now, that lady didn't show me how to use this program, and the program didn't work anyway. So that's what that red line there is. Or that line of red text, I'm sorry. Then there's some pictures here. Shannon Alvarado sent me the money to get the computer charger that I'm using now, and I sent pictures of it. I typed, sorry, the two pictures were for someone else. Ray Ray typed, okay. I typed, I am in Covington, Washington. Got my Jeep back, headed your way. Any good news? Were you able to rent a room? She typed, yes. Now, at this point, Ray Ray has explained to me that she's going to need help with the girls. The plan is she's going to get a job, and I'm going to. I should probably show you what's on my Facebook Messenger between her and I during this period as well. Um, the whole plan was that I was going to take the kids to school and bring them home, and she was going to get a job, and I was going to work on my case and maintain the camper. And that was the original plan before the kids were involved. I was going to take care of the camper, and she was going to get a job, and we were going to work together. Didn't end up happening, though. I typed very good. I am glad. She typed, how you doing? I typed tired. It was an extremely rough few days. She typed, are you still in Washington? I typed, yes, ma'am, I am. I found the route south through Oregon on MapQuest. It's 2 hours shorter than the Montana route. Brianna typed, okay, let me know what's up. I typed, can I call? She typed, where am I sending this? I typed, I am in Snoqualmie now at a Safeway. I will need the MTCN number, amount sent, and the zip code. She's sending me money to go there at this point. She typed that and $200, and she typed get it. I typed getting it now. She typed okay, let me know. I typed got it. She typed awesome. And then she typed, I didn't want to say I'm done, or I want to say I'm done. Got ditched with Amy's kids. Can't have my own kids. Danny keeps rebelling, and Amy won't even answer the phone. You guys watch the beginning of the first video. You know why that's pretty important. She typed, don't call her though, please. I typed, I don't have Amy's number. She typed, are you driving? Actually, I suppose I should show that part too. I didn't mean to scroll down past it. She typed, no. I typed, just stopped to let you know I wasn't ignoring you. I just passed Yakima. Spokane is the last major city before I get to Idaho. She typed, okay. I typed, I swear none of your cash will go to hookers or beer. She typed, LOL, okay. I typed, Laramie is 2 hours longer drive. She typed, yeah, you want us to go to Rawlins then? We can. I typed, absolutely. It's in the mountains. Laramie has no trees. I'm in Oregon now, headed east toward Idaho. Had to make a pit stop. We'll be on the road in 5 minutes or so. She She typed, okay. I typed, I am deciding if I should sleep for the night. I do want to get there quickly, though. She typed, well, take your time and get some sleep. I typed, yes, ma'am. She typed, it's Alyssa. I'm just giving you advice because she is asleep. I typed, okay, what's up? She typed, nothing, just getting ready for bed. I typed, not sure how that's advice. Is this Alyssa again or Ray Ray? She typed, Alyssa. Then she typed, good night, I'm kinda tired. I typed, okay, be safe. I made it to Oregon. I should be in Wyoming by tomorrow night. She typed, oh, cool, good night. I typed, good night. I wish that would work better. There's got to be a way to get it to. Oh, I hate that. I typed, about 50 miles from Boise, Idaho. Got half a tank of gas and a little more than $100 left. MapQuest says I got 9 hours driving left, so I am almost halfway to Rawlins. She typed, okay. Will your Jeep pull a 3,200-pound camper 25 feet? And she types this a lot, and that is an alcoholic trait. Forgetting things a lot. Um, the whole thing with it being able to pull her camper, yes, it will quite easily. Shannon Alvarado has the same issue. Um, I can't make them not be alcoholics. I can't force them to stop using alcohol. I couldn't force Natalie to stop using heroin, or Alicia to stop using heroin, or Maddie Boa to stop using methamphetamines. Those are their decisions. I typed yes, but I will have to let you drive because I can't go to Colorado. I will call a friend and see if he can haul it up to you just in case. And I did. I think I called Brandon Ratner. She typed, Ryan is taking it to Rawlins tomorrow. I just wanted to know it could. I typed, yes, ma'am. She typed, why do you keep calling? My phone was in the hot, hot sun, actually. It just kept calling repeatedly. I thought she was calling me. Um, I typed, I'm not. I just pulled over because I thought you were calling. She typed, no. I typed, my phone got pretty hot in the sun. That might be it. She typed, oh, okay. She typed, have you checked your manual on what you can pull? George doesn't want us there in Rawlins. I typed, I don't have a manual for the Jeep. You said you know people in Rawlins. That would be useful for settling in. Do you know anyone in Laramie? She typed, I don't in Laramie. George's mom in Rawlins, I do, but I can't find a campground. Found one, but closed October 1st. I typed, that's still something. Would give us a few days to coordinate with the locals. I overheated. Am cooling down at the American Legion Hall, 20 miles from Twin Falls, Idaho. I have a fuel tank and $50 left. I also took a picture of a military tank there. They were having a funeral at the American Legion Hall, or a memorial for a man who died. Um, she typed, how you doing? I typed, I am 399 miles from Rawlins, Wyoming, for 5 hours and 56 minutes away. I am depressed because tomorrow was so far away. I miss my loved ones so much it hurts. taking a break so my vehicle can cool down. There's a dog outside. Just seeing it makes me feel better. She try to keep your head up. Getting camper tomorrow. Might leave tonight. Not sure yet though. But that campground is supposed to call me in the morning. If they don't, I'll call them. I typed, yes, ma'am, getting back on the road. If you decide to head to Rollins tonight, I will see you there. Leaving the rest area now. And then on August 24th, I typed, I need to hear a human voice. She typed, where are you? I typed, just past Rock Springs. I finally passed out around 5 a.m. She typed, all right. And then I typed, where are y'all at? She typed, in Laramie, have to check out by 11. I typed, yes, ma'am, be safe. See you soon. I'm in Rawlins. See you when you get here. She typed, we are at Walmart. No. I typed, any news? Because she called me, told me that they were waiting on Ryan, and it probably wouldn't be a good idea if I showed up while Ryan was there. She typed, I'll tell you when you can come over. He is about to leave. Nana got done having a seizure, so yeah. I typed, okay, let me know when to head that way. Thank you, Alyssa. She typed, yeah, now he is gone. You can come. I typed, fuck that. I'm going to Bermuda with all the loot in my passenger seat. When I met them at Walmart, they had a bunch of stuff in their vehicle and they were crammed in there like sardines in a can. My vehicle was bigger, so we took some of the stuff out of there and put it in my vehicle so that there was room for them. Um, Brianna typed, will you look around for an envelope with my name on it? It has my social security card in it. I typed, yes, ma'am. This is Thursday, September 5th. I typed, what time do the kids start school? She typed, the papers are on the table. Danny at 7:55, Alyssa shortly after. Are they up? I typed up, fed, dressed, we got it taken care of. It's not difficult to take care of kids. It's really not. Getting them up, not difficult. Getting them fed, not difficult. They're old enough to feed themselves. Making them breakfast was easy. They dressed themselves. So, I mean, it wasn't complicated. Now, mind you, this took a lot of work because we were waiting on Amy to keep her word, on Amy to get a hold of us, on Amy to send paperwork. Meanwhile, we've got the police coming over, and me and Rana are both worried about getting in trouble for not having the kids in school because they're running around the RV park down there. They're unruly. They're not listening. They're not in school, and we can't put them in school until Amy sends the paperwork, which she's taken her dear sweet fucking time doing. She typed, will you put my liquor in a coffee cup and bring it to me, please? I'm shaky and need to stop." That was her first day of work. She typed, and I get off at 1. I typed, you have my number in case of emergency. So do the girls. Be safe and good luck. Um, what ended up happening that night, this is the first night at her new job. She's got a nosy neighbor who's a man hater. And me and Rihanna got into an argument over her hitting the girls, and I left and I was like, fuck, I gotta call the fucking cops. She's fucking smacking those girls around, and that's not acceptable. In addition, both of those girls are very naughty. I mean, they're not well behaved. You can tell that they grew up in an abusive environment. They're abusive with each other. They're abusive with Rihanna. They're abusive with me. I mean, I got hit with this fucking wooden whale that Rihanna has probably 6 different times. They just kept throwing it at each other and beating on each other. So I left. Um, Basically, I gave her a choice. I was like, I'm not going to stay here while you're beating them kids. I will fucking leave. Um, so she told me to leave. I was fine with that. I went to Walmart and I sat and parked and made a video about the situation. And that way, when I call the police, if I have to deal with any bullshit with the police, that at least it's documented here so that it can be used later. That whole situation was just completely fucked. I typed, this is the third time I've been screwed over for believing you. It's the third time I have been stranded because I tried to help. It's the third time you treated me like trash for speaking out. It isn't the bullies who made me suicidal, it's friends like you. You called me for help because you were desperate, and I showed up. But you have help here, so throwing me away was easy. However, I have no such help, and taking abuse daily is too much. Miranda says it's Miranda's the nosy neighbor, by the way. Miranda says it's the alcohol talking, but it doesn't matter because it is still wrong of you to do. I typed, you not keeping your word has resulted in a lot of harm to me, but that doesn't mean anything to you. I have jumped through all the hoops you wanted me to, only to be abused and treated like shit. I didn't deserve to be treated like that yesterday. It's not my choice for you to drink or become abusive. Those kids don't deserve to be hit. Uh, if I touch it like I did when they were both blue, that's because I touched them and it made them dark like that. I don't know why it's not working now. There it goes. And then I typed kill me. You lied to me repeatedly, promised to help if I showed up, and I would help you, and that was the agreement. Abusing me was not part of that agreement. She typed, please quit. Come back if you want to, but you have to quit speaking out. No, you're abusing those kids. You are not my kid, and I shouldn't have to take care of you. Mind you, at this point in time, she's not taking care of me. She's not even taking care of herself. I'm her ride everywhere. I'm the one cleaning up the camper every day. I'm fixing everything in the camper. I mean, it's a fucking mess. And she's drunk and watching a show called Bates Motel. Now, if you guys can imagine this, for me, all of those murder shows that you've watched, with all the friends that I've had that have been murdered, killed, fucking frozen to death, overdosed, yeah, that's like making a rape victim watch movies about rape. Everywhere that they go, there's people who are infatuated with rape, and everything that they watch is about rape. It's fucked up. It hurts. I know you are disabled, but you can still find a job somewhere. If I have to do this alone, then I want to be alone. I'm stressed to the max. Meanwhile, I'm doing everything at this point. Everything. And I'm even more stressed out than she is because she knows people there and I don't. I type, ma'am, I have kept my end of the bargain. You do realize I have no kids and I feel like I'm trying to take care of three. I'm stressed out to the max too. You aren't alone. You have more help and resources than I do. Penny, Chris, George, Miranda, me, that's more than I got. Having the kids there and cops showing up is stressful. As far as the job goes, you said you would work and I would take care of the kids and could work on my court stuff. The kids not being in school prevented that. Chris didn't fix your sewer, I did. That was about an argument that we had where she was giving the neighbors credit for the work that I did. Um, I've been bending over backwards to help you how you ask, but I don't get credit for the most part. For the most part, I am glad when you notice, but it hurts that you forget about everything I have done. I am alone. You are not. Yesterday was the first day since I got here that I was able to get anything done for myself. It was the first time in months that I could draw. I cleaned up and fixed things instead, believing that I would have time to draw today or tomorrow. Getting chastised for things I didn't do was hurtful. I have been nice to Miranda, but Miranda isn't going to stick with you. If you called me 6 months from now needing help, I wouldn't turn you down. I never have. I can make money with art, but not while the kids are there. Miranda will be gone in a month. I will love you until I die. I will come running when you need me until the day I die. And I mean that for all of my friends, even the ones who are mad at me. God, I wish that would. Now, after this was when we had the issue at the Tiger Mark there, and then I got out of jail, and she wasn't supposed to have any contact with me. But she typed to me, just leave me alone. So I called the cops. That was Saturday, September 7th. On Tuesday, December 10th, I sent her a message that says, you chose death for me. She typed, only you can make your choices. I typed, I didn't make yours, though. It wasn't my choices that fucked me. I didn't choose for people to harm me. I didn't choose the things you did. And I admitted to the things I did. You outright lied to me repeatedly. I believed you, Ray Ray. Now, this right here is an argument where she's pissed off, and obviously, if you've listened to the conversation between her and I, you realize that she was just pissed off in these texts, and she should have been more honest. She typed, I didn't lie about anything, and I'm not going to argue with you either. And don't think my life isn't shit right now either. I know I made bad choices, but I'm trying to fix them the best I can at the moment, and I'm glad for that. Um, the whole situation there was just one screwed up situation after another. I typed, ma'am, the agreement we made before I got there and when I got there, I kept. You changed it as you wanted, but you didn't keep your end. I kept mine. She typed, I'm sorry, I can't change the past or your way of thinking. What you want me to do? I typed, I didn't just admit my wrongs, I admitted them to the cops, the court, and on YouTube and Facebook. My way of thinking is that we made an agreement and it screwed me believing you. She typed, I'm sorry, I was drinking way too much, not working enough, having seizures, major depression. I know it's not an excuse, but that's the frame of mind I was in. I typed, I forgive you. And I typed, and thank you for that. It means more to me than you know. She typed, well, it's the truth, and I mean it. Now, there's a bunch of stuff as I'm reading this that I really want to fill you guys in on. Um, but I've already spoken about those situations on here and some of them in those conversations with Ray Ray. So it's not like it's not already out. Um, that day that she was asking for seizure medicine and wanting me to put some booze in a container for her and take it to her to work, um, I took her booze to work for her and gave it to her. And then I went back to the house and then I came back out to get her after work. And she was on the side of the road. She couldn't get up. She was just, it's tough to explain. I mean, it's hardcore alcoholics can't function without their alcohol, and I didn't get it to her fast enough. I typed, I'm sorry, I had a phone call. It lasted a while and nothing fruitful came out of it, but it was pretty important to at least try. She typed, no worries. I typed, I have zero chance at a decent life now, so I plan on killing myself on the 28th of this month. Chris Stegeman was going to give me a ride to Colorado. I was going to rig up something to kill myself at Macintosh Dairy. Um, Life fucking happened. I typed, I already have a ride set up and the place decided on. The Rollins of stealing my computer full of evidence sealed the deal. I needed this computer that I have now. I needed it to be able to fight those bastards in Colorado, to fight the Bollinger family, to fight these people who did these terrible things and got away with it because the police wouldn't do their fucking jobs anywhere. She typed, please don't. Evidence of what? I typed, evidence of all the things I went through over Natalie's death and before. Evidence that I have been telling the truth. The evidence I was going to work on while I was there. I needed help, Ray Ray. Nearly everywhere I went to that people promised to help, it ended up being alcoholics or druggies who screamed a lot and had unrealistic expectations of me. Uh, or unrealistic expectations of my abilities, I guess it says. She typed, maybe stop relying on everyone else. I had to. I came to the realization that only I can help me. See, here's the thing, is that I've been working on helping myself. Without a positive environment and an income, I fucking can't. She typed, you're more capable than you think. I typed, I jumped through the hoops they wanted me to jump through for the help they promised, and they just didn't follow through with their end and treated me like they helped. You have resources, Ray Ray. I don't. Right now, I have to rely on someone else to put me up. I don't have the resources or ability to take care of myself, let alone show evidence or travel. Telling me I am more capable than I think doesn't get your information into court. You are a witness to the fact that I have been trying. You are not cut off from the things I am cut off from. The cops and hospital in Rawlins did a lot of fucked up shit to me, too. I needed help, not pretty words. And I certainly didn't need to be picked on, lied to, and drugged. She typed, "You'd be surprised how little resources I have. I have no friends now. No friends, and now no car, no job, plus I'm battling the courts. Who drugged you?" I typed, "I was harmed over slander. Slander you could have come forward about, but you kept blowing me off. The things that happened in January 2017, the things that happened in that is when I was trying to get Miss Shelley safe when she pocket dialed me. Ray Ray is the one that I got a hold of to try to get Natalie's ex stepmother somewhere safe. Because at that point, we didn't know who killed Natalie. But with the fucked up things that the police were doing, fuck, all I could think to do was try to get Miss Shelley somewhere safe. And in January 2017, I didn't know Rihanna was an alcoholic. I typed, "I was harmed over slander. Slander you could have come forward about, but you kept blowing me off. The things that happened in January of 2017, the things that happened in both my trips to Cheyenne, they are things you could have come forward about, but you didn't." Now, in that conversation with Ray Ray that I posted in the first video, that I attached to the first video in the comments and in the little section below, she actually does admit to some of those things, and we do discuss them. You didn't understand that your testimony was important. You didn't understand how the slander you knew was untrue cut me off from the resources I needed. Your words could have helped me to get those resources back. I typed, "The hospital in Rawlins drugged me. Ray Ray, I love you no matter what. That is a fact. After I left your place, the cops in the hospital pulled a lot of fucked up bullshit, resulting in me having my computer taken, my Jeep taken, me being out in the cold without even a hoodie, being lied to by cops and hospital staff, not being allowed to file a police report, being injected with drugs. It screwed me severely." On Wednesday, December 25th, I typed, "I hope Amy's kids are someplace safe." I typed, "I hope you get sober and your life looks up. I have no honest chance at a decent life now, but I still love you no matter what. I hope you have someone to spend Christmas with." Why won't it fucking work? I typed, "Ugh, I hate this country. The Olympic Peninsula in Washington State is the closest thing to paradise there is. There is no taxes on living on a boat or houseboat. That's where I should have stayed." She typed, "Sorry, that's my fault you left." I typed, "No, it isn't. It was my choice, and I would make the same choice again. I already knew the risks before going. You aren't the first alcoholic I have You weren't the first alcoholic I've lived with, and although my fears before leaving Washington became a reality, I knew what to fear and why. I chose to hope for the best rather than pay the red flags on the situation. I had very little chance alone. That's very true. She typed, "Well, I'm still very sorry." See, she's actually sorry. Know that I'm not drinking anymore. It's been a little over a month now. If you need me, I'll be more here than I was in the past. I typed, "If I go to Wyoming, I will be railroaded, and I no longer have a vehicle. However, I believe you, and I am proud of you for getting sober. I remember when I quit drinking, it hurt a lot. Amy seems to think I did something terrible to her kids. The fact is that her kids' safety was my." The fact is that her kids' safety was my number one priority there. I'm not sure what I did that was so terrible. Them playing victim is a trait they learned before they showed up to live with you. I still worry about them and hope they are safe. Ray typed back. They've been saying a lot of lies, especially Alyssa. I typed, "Well, coming from the family they did, I can't blame them. It's what they learned. I grew up believing that lying was worse than killing because people are killed over those lies." She typed, "Yeah." I typed, "Even a little white lie, like the one Natalie told in 2016. It led to a year of hell for me before she was killed. Then it was too late for her to take it back, and she chose death rather than telling the truth." I spent my birthday on a bus this year. The next day, Natalie's sister went missing, and I was scared I'd have to go through it all over her, too. People were just as mean over Alicia's disappearances. I'm glad Alicia was found safe. Ma'am, could you pick up my computer from property and evidence? I can have it picked up by friend or family." They only give 6 months, and it is full of evidence as well as being my escape from the rest of the world. She typed, "The sheriff's office? Yeah, I can. Just let them know I'm getting it so they will." I typed, "Yes, ma'am. I will call them tomorrow and let you know after I call." She typed, "Okay." I typed, "When you typed that you have no friends, I thought Amy would at least stick with you. Her meth issue is a big issue, though, much like your drinking was. The only reason I let her and Josh rent my tattoo equipment is because I was proud of them for getting sober. They didn't pay, though, and didn't stay sober." She typed, "As far as I know, Amy is now, but don't know for sure. She's staying with her mom now, and sometimes." "And sometimes in Cheyenne with an ex boyfriend. Said she's trying to get the girls back, and when she came up here for UA, she only had the in system." Are they with you or in foster care? I typed, are they with you or in foster care? And I hope her ex is clean. She typed, he is, has been for like 6 months now. They're in foster care because they said a bunch of lies about me not feeding them or bathing them and shit. She doesn't need to bathe them. They're old enough to wipe their own ass. We're not talking about 3-year-olds here. And they pulled that they're not getting fed bullshit while I was there too, and that's fucking complete bullshit. Brianna and I both went without eating on several days because those girls eat a fucking shit ton. And with Ray Ray's alcoholism and not being able to drive because of it, and me having to wait on Ray Ray to be willing to do anything before I could go do anything like that, just a big fucking pain in the ass. But the fact is, those girls ate pretty much nonstop while I was there. I typed same crap they were pulling while I was there. They also said Amy and Josh weren't feeding them. When I said, if they weren't feeding you, you wouldn't be as big as you are, and I called them fat. I was saying they didn't look like they came out of a concentration camp. She typed, yeah, I even threatened to put locks on the cabinets. I typed, and I know for a fact that they spent their days eating almost nonstop while I was at your place. They also spent a lot of time at the bathrooms, so bathing was their choice. They aren't infants, they can bathe themselves. The major issue was their safety and the fact that they kept running off or lying about where they were going. Did you have to sell your car? She typed, I wrecked it. I typed, ouch, did you get injured? She typed, think I got a concussion and some good bruises, but okay other than that. Had seizure while driving and got T-boned. I typed, fuck, my driver's license expired and I can't get it back with warrants. Plus, my Jeep got taken in Rawlins because the cops were trying to cover up the evidence I told them was in it. Fucking bastards. She typed, what evidence? I typed evidence that Andrew Witcher was molesting his wife's daughter, evidence of police turning a blind eye to the violence against me, evidence that the Bollinger family was harassing and threatening me, and a ton more. The computer I want you to get has evidence of the Rollins of ignoring it too. She typed, oh, okay. God, I wish this didn't work. I typed, do you know if it's Josh or Amy who has my tattoo equipment? She typed, probably Josh. I typed, I assume he and Amy are not together since she stays with her mom and an ex. Do you have his contact info or maybe last name so I can look him up and get it back? She typed, I'll try to find out. I typed, thank you so much. I typed, Daria is the officer who will give you my computer. She said this morning or Thursday. Is there an address I can send money to? Uh, do you can mail it to me? I'm going to scroll this down so that you can't see the address, but because she did send me the address. Um, I typed, thank you. My Aunt Mary should have $30 sent to you on Friday to have my computer shipped to me. I will find you an address to ship it to by then. Officer Daria said to pick it up on Thursday. She typed OK. On Tuesday, December 31st, I typed, saw Amy. She was a bitch and ran away really fast. Too bad. I wanted to get my tools from her. Last I heard from her, she was accusing me of abusing her kids and shit. I'd say, given the way they act, I was nicer than I should have been, and their safety slash nonstop eating and lying issues show I was as far from abusive as a person can get. I typed, I hope she gets off the meth, and I hope I get my tools and tattoo equipment back. But I think it's more likely she will play victim like her kids do. I'm sorry you got screwed over for trying to help her. She put 5 dots down. I typed, you okay? 5 dots is an odd message. She typed, no, Dayton is gone and he won't answer my texts. I typed, not sure who that is, but obviously someone important or you would be okay. How can I help you? She typed, Rayborn. I typed, were you able to finally reach him? She typed, no, I can try if you need me to. He hates me though, so probably won't answer my phone. I typed, why would I need you to? I never met Dayton. I just figured since you weren't okay because he was gone and wouldn't answer your text, that might be an emergency. Or did you mean Rayborn was Josh's last name? She typed, I'm good. Yes, that's his last name. Dayton is my boyfriend. I typed, thank you. There is no Facebook profile for Josh. I wish you had his number. I'm glad you have a boyfriend. I hope he treats you well. I don't think any Amy has any interest in being civil or returning my things after how she acted yesterday. Amy, not any. I am hoping my computer wasn't fucked with by the cops. I'm pretty excited about finally getting it back. She typed, how'd she act yesterday? I typed, I saw her at Nettie's Treasures. She saw me, said, now I'm definitely out of here, in a very rude tone, and slammed the door behind her. She also sent me some accusational and hateful messages. I typed, any news on my computer? I'm pretty sure she was planning on giving it to you this morning. I can see if she will be there this afternoon if you can't make it this morning, but it is important and time is short. She typed, trying to find a way to get it there. I typed, KK, thank you. I assume it is a long walk. I walked from Walmart to the hospital there. It wasn't fun. I typed, any luck? And I typed, not really, but it is nice to know someone wants me to live. Sorry, last message was for someone else. I type, were you able to get my computer? That was on January 2nd. On January 3rd, I typed, ma'am, were you able to get my computer? On January 3rd at 3:37 p.m., I typed, please let me know what is going on before it's too late. The computer is more important in my life. It has my only chance of not being victimized on it. Please call or text me. It keeps doing that. On January 4th, I typed, Brianna, please let me know if you got my computer. Ray Ray, did you get my computer? Okay, now I'm worrying about you. You have not responded in days, and you know my computer is important. This is not in your character. You better be okay. Rihanna, that computer is my only chance at a decent life. Please call me, please. What happened to you? Ray Ray, I need my computer and I need to know you are safe. If you can't get back a hold of me, I am going to file a missing persons report. At this point, I'm really starting to freak out about it. On Wednesday, January 8th. Ray Ray, it's been over 24 hours. I am going to call the jail and I am going to file a missing persons report. On January 13th, I typed, I've tried filing a missing persons report. They sent an officer to make sure you were okay. According to the officer I spoke with, I'm glad you aren't dead or missing. And I'm glad that she sent me her address because I was able to have an officer sent over there to help her. That's actually, I recorded that and it's on YouTube here as well. On Monday, January 27th, I typed kill me. She typed no, what's going on now? I typed I need help. I literally cannot take care of myself. People keep expecting me to be neurotypical, but I'm not. Nearly everyone I went to for help is either a drug addict or an alcoholic. I typed the rest of my life will be taking abuse because nobody cares enough to do anything about it. She typed, I'm sorry, I wish I knew how to help. Right now I'm just getting myself back together. It's a rough road, but I'm doing by myself. I typed, ma'am, you have a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend, and Penny. That's a support system. She typed, no. I typed, they all abandoned you? And then I typed, my Aunt Mary sent you some money to send me my computer. I was able to get the computer myself. Why didn't you answer your phone after the day you said you're going to pick it up? I seriously called the cops to make a missing persons report because you never got back to me. Um, Brandon Ratner took me to court. He drove all the way up here from Colorado. All night he drove. And then he drove me from here to Rawlins, Wyoming, so I could go to that court date. She typed, what do you want me to do? I want to help, but don't know how. I was an alcoholic piece of scum, but not anymore. I'm trying real hard to better me and everything else. I really don't know how to help you. And no, I don't have help from anyone. It's all me. No Penny, no boyfriend, me. Now, if you guys heard that call between her and I, you know that she's living with her boyfriend. Um, I have help. I'm not going to pretend I don't. I'm living in somebody else's house. That's help. It's not the help that I need to get my life back. but it's enough to keep me from freezing to death. I typed, so what happened? Why didn't you get back to me? And did my aunt's money show up? I'm not mad at you, Ray Ray. I'm frustrated. I need you to write about the reasons you could not help, starting with when I tried to get Shelley a safe place in January of 2018. Also, when I was in Cheyenne. You know, I am and have been trying. That's important. She typed, if I can do it, you fucking can too. Meanwhile, she's not going through nearly the shit that I am. She's not going through nearly the, like, holy fuck. You know, every one of these people that I went to for help, I ended up helping them and ended up getting screwed. It was a very fucked up situation. I typed, I'm at Dallas's house. Let me go upstairs. The music is too loud. She typed, fucking call me. She typed, Sean. It showed up, but nowhere will let me cash it. Not sure why. By the way, I did call her. That's when I recorded that conversation. I typed, I have no idea how to make them. I needed you to come forward with the truth, but because you never did, I was railroaded. A lot of people knew the truth and never came forward. Not just Rihanna. I mean, the stories I told are true. The stories I told about Natalie are true. The stories I told about Ray Ray are true. And Amy are true. The stories I told about Brenda Dickinson are true. Some of these people are willing to admit it, and some of them, well, they're not willing to admit that they were wrong. I needed you to come forward with the truth. Because you never did, I was railroaded. I forgive you for the alcohol, but between telling the truth and seeing me dead, you would rather see me dead. She typed, you are not dead and shouldn't be. I've been sick as shit for 3 days now. Let me try to test, please. Rest. I typed, I don't get to rest. Too many things I can't stop thinking about. That's why I needed, and she put two question marks, and I typed help. And then on February 17th, I typed fucking kill me. I typed those words a lot. She typed, please quit saying that. I typed, it's how I feel every day. I needed help. I needed people like you to come forward with the truth. Instead, I got a ton of abuse. I need my pain to end. I literally cannot take care of myself. She typed, what's going on? I typed, I will never be able to take care of myself or stop the abuse. I can't function. She typed, come back here. I'll take care of you. Where are you? I typed, I'm in chapel. If I talk to you, I will be arrested. I have to pay $1,500 to Wyoming over what happened, so I will have a warrant very soon. She typed, I'm so sorry. I typed, me too. They hurt me a lot. Everyone else threw me away. She typed, I didn't try to throw you away. I typed, Aunt B, my family, my friends, Amy, so many people. She typed, I'm sorry I made you feel that way. Everyone else can kick rocks. I typed, I don't want to love them. I wish I didn't need their help. She typed, I have a friend staying here. I about blew my eyeballs out crying Today is Caleb's 17th birthday, and she keeps talking about it. I don't want to dwell on it. Caleb was her first son, and he was born without skin. Um, I remember that, actually. I typed, "Yes, ma'am, I won't pry. I am just glad you are my friend." She typed, "I'm glad too. You let me come to you. You're the only one I can actually talk to, but I can't hug you, and that's kind of making this day worse. You've been my only true friend over the years. I wish you were here right now. I wish I was there too. I wish I could go there safely without having to deal with police and crooked courts. I can't." I typed, "I wish I was too. My phone just delivered your messages. It said you messaged me at almost midnight, and it is now let me know you sent it." She typed, "Hope you are doing okay. I have a friend I want you to meet." I typed, "Where at?" She typed, "She lives with me right now, but we're planning on a road trip soon." I typed, "Yes, ma'am." She sent me a smiley face and wrote, "Send me a pic of you." I typed, "Well, I am scared of females, but I hope it is an enjoyable trip. Okay." She typed, "Don't be scared, please. Send me a pic." She typed, "Your beard got longer. Miss you, bro." I typed, "I miss you too. Does it look like me still?" She typed, "Yes." I typed, "I am glad." And she sent me a smiley face. I typed, "Thank you. I hate every part of my life. When are you coming?" She typed, "Not sure yet. Probably have to wait till spring." I typed, "KK. I would give my life to save every person who stabbed me in the back. People are stupid." She typed, "Yeah, they are. You need to quit thinking this way, though." I typed, "I need help in person." I typed, "Every day I wish for death. I need help. I need someone to give a fuck about my rights." She typed, "I do. And I wasn't there when I said I would." I typed, "Lots of people weren't. I love all of you, but I need people to come forward, and I can't take care of myself because they don't, or because they didn't. I had everything taken from me, and those who victimized me got away with it." The difference between what happened to me and a decent life is that my predators had lots of help. My help never spoke up. I still love you. Is there a time I can call you? I needed help. I was in a lot of really fucked up situations because I needed help. I didn't have an income. I can't take care of myself. I can barely function. And because of that, I've been victimized repeatedly. People have expectations of me that are unrealistic. And then I get victimized because I can't fulfill their unrealistic expectations.